Hello my dear children, how are you? Welcome you to the class of Environmental Studies. Yes, today we would be doing chapter number 1 and chapter number 2 from the book of Environmental Studies. The name of the book is Living Green. Children, we would be studying the first two chapters together because they deal with the topic family. The first one being my family and the second one more about families. See, I'm going to show you chapter number 1 from the book, which is chapter 1, my family. We are going to study about what is a family and who all are in our family and what is a family tree. Then, when we go to chapter number 2, we are going to study more about families. We are going to talk about immediate family and extended family and the similarities which we have between twins and what role does a family play together and how we can help our family members. So these two chapters we would be studying together and doing combined exercises for them. So today's chapter is my family. The love of a family is life's greatest blessing. You know, children, we call ourselves as blessed if we have a very loving family, and I don't think there's anybody who doesn't love their family members. But now, let us talk about what is a family. Well, a family is a group of people who are staying together. Yeah, a group of people who are related to each other, and when they stay together in a house, they are called as a family. A group of people living together. Okay. Now, we are going to talk about the different kinds of families. Children, look at the blackboard carefully. Look at this man here. He's the grandfather, the beautiful lady, the grandmother. That's father, mother, daughter, and son. A family in which more people live together, that family is known as a joint family. A family in which your grandparents, your parents, you, your brother, sister, and maybe your aunt, uncle, their children who are your cousins, they stay together. That family, children, is called a joint family. Okay, I would repeat myself. A family in which the grandparents, your parents, you, your uncle, aunt, their children stay together. That family is called a joint family or a big family. What is it called? Joint family or a big family. Children, a family in which only your parents, you and your brother sister live, that family is called a nuclear family. In that family, your grandparents, your uncle and aunt do not stay with you. You only live with your parents and your brother or sister. So that family is called a nuclear family or a small family. Nuclear family or small family. Children, some families adopt a child. Well, what does adopting a child means? It means that the child is not born in that family. That child is brought into the family. Like I'll give you an example. This is a family of the parents and one daughter. But they bring a boy to their family, and this adopted child is also a part of their family. And they give as much love to the adopted child as they give to their natural born child. They love the adopted child as much as they love their natural born child. So this child is called a adopted child. And lastly, children, we have a single parent family where due to some reason the children are either living with the father or with the mother. So these kind of families are known as a single parent family, where the children are either living with the father or with the mother. The parents for some reason are not together. So that is a single parent family. Children, let us study about the who's who in a family, as in how the family members are related to each other. This is very interesting and I'm sure you're going to enjoy learning that. See children, your father and your mother are your parents. What do you call your father and your mother? You call them as your parents. Then, see, these are your grandparents, your grandfather and your grandmother. It means they are your father's parents. Your father's father is your grandfather and your father's mother is your grandmother. Children, when we talk about your father's parents, they are known as paternal grandparents. What are they known as? Paternal grandparents. Your father's father is your paternal grandfather and your father's mother is your paternal grandmother. Now when we come to the other side of grandparents, like if he is your mother's father, then he is the maternal grandfather. And if she is your mother's mother, then she is your maternal grandmother. They are your maternal grandparents. I'll tell you again in very easy language now. If they are your father's parents, then he's your Dadaji and she's your Dadiji. If they are your mother's parents, then he is your Nanaji and she is your Naniji. Okay? Now, then, if you are a girl and you have a brother, or if you are a boy, you have a sister, then you are siblings. What are you? Siblings. Brothers, sisters are called as siblings. Alright. Your elder brother or your younger brother, your elder sister or your younger sister, they are called your siblings. Now let's talk about uncles and aunts. See, if we talk about our father's brother, he can be older to your father or he can be younger to your father. If he is older to your father, you will call him as Tauji. If he is younger than your father, you call him as Chachaji. Okay? And your aunt, as in your Tauji's wife is Taiji, and if he is your Chachaji, his wife is Chachiji. This is from your father's side. Then, if your father has a sister, she is the aunt. Okay? In another term, she is your Buaji. And Buaji's husband is your Fufaji, or in English, uncle. If you talk about their children, your uncle's children and your uncle and aunt's children, then they are your cousins. What are they? They are your cousins. Your uncle and aunt's children are your cousin, brother or sister. Now if we talk about the mother's family, if it is your mother's sister, then she is your aunt and she is your Masi. Your Masi's husband is Mosaji and her children are again your cousins. If it is your mother's brother, then he is your Mamaji and his wife is your Mamiji and their children are also your cousin. So, this is what a family is and this is the who's who of a family. I hope you had fun understanding that who is who in a family? See, our parents are our father and mother. We call our father and mother as our parents. Then, our parents' parents are our grandparents. Okay, they are our grandparents. Then, our brother and our sister are the siblings. What are they? Siblings. Then, our father's brother and sister are our uncle and aunt. In the same way, our mother's brother and sister are our uncle and aunt, and their children are our cousins. Okay? So I hope you had a great time understanding who's who in a family. Children, these family members stay together in this house. The grandparents, the parents and the children. So they are called the immediate family. The family which is living together under the same roof. Now it is grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. So they have invited all the cousins and their children for the grand celebration. Now when all these members will come to this house for the grandparents' anniversary, that all those people together will make the extended family. Okay, extended family means like the cousins, their children, uncle, aunt, everybody coming up together. They live in different houses, but they are all together for a special occasion, which is the grandparents' anniversary. Children, you would have realized that, during weddings, when you get invitations, you go to your families and you meet new family members whom you have not met because maybe you weren't born when, you weren't born in front of them and you grew in a different household. So, but when marriages happen or some special occasion happens, the entire family comes together. So that is the time it is, the extended family also joins you. And sometimes during summer vacation or winter vacation, your mom takes you to the other part of the family and other family members whom you have not met, distant relatives, everybody is together. So the family which stays together under single roof, that's known as an immediate family. And the families who are living in different places, they come together, for some occasion. So those members which are at faraway places, they are called as the extended family. Alright. Now children, we're going to talk about what twins are. See, they are, brother-sister. Had they been born on the same day with a little time difference, okay, so they would have been twins. The children who are born on the same day with a little time difference between them are called as twins. And there are two types of twins, identical and non-identical. Identical twins are the ones whose faces are absolutely similar to each other. They look the same. And there are the other set of twins who do not look the same. So those children who are born on the same day with a little time difference are called as twins. Now children, I want you to understand what the family values mean. Children, every family, okay, you look at your family first, you would have realized that your family has a different way of celebrating festivals or different occasions in the family, unlike what other family members are doing. So every family has different moral values and habits. You have to adapt to them. Your mother must be telling you that this is the right way to get up in the morning and then greet your elders. The first thing that you do is greet your elders. Then you need to clean up yourself, then get ready for school and have breakfast, a time schedule and a way things are done. Children, it's very important that all the household chores are distributed amongst family members. You would have seen that your father goes out to work, he brings in money, okay, because he's earning for you. Then you would have seen that the mother is helping you with the studies and she's preparing the lunch for you and getting your uniform ready. Then you would have realized that your grandparents, they like to take you out for a walk or maybe watch some TV serial with you or give you some very, tell you some very interesting stories. So children, you would have realized that, all the members of the family care for each other in some way or the other. Your grandparents as a support to you, they are a very big support to you. Then your parents, your father who's earning for you, the mother who's doing the work for you, and you who, even you can take care of your elders. Sometimes you can help your mother in, laying the table or maybe watering the plants. So in some way or the other, we all help each other. So that's what makes a beautiful family, where every member comes together to do the work. And now we would study what a family tree is. Children, now let us study what a family tree is. Okay? Children, a family tree tells that who is who in a family and how they are related to each other. We are just going to talk about your family tree right now. One child's. See, we are talking about that. This here, you can paste a picture or draw a picture of your maternal grandpa, your maternal grandfather, that is your mother's father. Then your maternal grandma, which is your mother's mother. Or in simple language, you can say your Nana ji and your Nani ji. Here will come your mom. Then on the other side, paternal grandpa, which is your father's father. Paternal grandma, which is your father's mother, and then your father. And from your father and mother, finally it comes to you. So this is a family tree. This is like an activity, children, when you would be getting your assignments, you would be getting an activity wherein you would have to make a family tree. In that, if you have pictures, if you have all the pictures of all these people, you can paste those pictures. And if you don't have pictures, you can even draw the person as and what you perceive them. So, you can draw yourself, your mom, your dad, your mother's parents here and your father's parents here. So, that's what a family tree is. It tells who is who in a family and how they are related to each other. Children, now we have come to the end of this class wherein we studied what family is, the different types of families, what is an immediate family, an extended family, what are twins, and what a family does for each other, and finally, family tree. With this, we come to the end of this class, and in the next class, we would be doing the exercises of these two chapters together. I hope you understood what a family means. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.